Ever wondered how your favorite brand knows exactly what you think about their latest product, even if you never filled out a survey? Or how a movie studio can predict if their new blockbuster will be a hit or a flop just by looking at Twitter? The secret is a powerful technology that's reading our minds collectively. Stick around, because we're about to pull back the curtain on sentiment analysis. And hey, if you're into tech deep dives like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Alright, let's get into it. Sentiment analysis. It sounds super complex, but the core idea is actually pretty simple. It's a way for computers to understand human emotions and opinions from text. Think of it as teaching a machine to read between the lines, to figure out if you're happy, angry, or just plain neutral about something. At its most basic level, sentiment analysis, which is also sometimes called opinion mining, classifies a piece of text into three main categories: positive, negative, or neutral. So, if you tweet, "I absolutely love my new phone. The camera is incredible," a sentiment analysis tool would flag that as overwhelmingly positive. On the other hand, if you post, "This airline is the worst. My flight was delayed for 3 hours," the system would immediately recognize that as negative. And a sentence like, "The package was delivered today," would likely be classified as neutral. It's just a statement of fact with no strong emotion attached. But how does it actually work? Well, it's a mix of natural language processing, or NLP, text analysis, and computational linguistics. The most common approach uses a lexicon-based method. Imagine a giant dictionary where every word is assigned a score. Words like love, amazing, excellent, and fantastic would have high positive scores. Words like hate, terrible, awful, and disappointed would have negative scores. The algorithm then scans your text, adds up the scores of all the words, and calculates an overall sentiment score for the entire piece of text. Of course, human language is way more complicated than just adding up word scores. What about sarcasm? If someone says, "Oh, great, another meeting, just what I needed," a simple system might see the word "great" and think it's positive. This is where more advanced models, especially those using machine learning and deep learning, come into play. These models are trained on massive datasets of human-labeled text. They learn the context, the nuances, the slang, and even the sarcasm that we use every day. They learn that "great" in that specific sentence is actually very negative. These AI models can even understand more granular emotions like joy, anger, sadness, and surprise, which is a field called aspect-based sentiment analysis. This allows a company to see that while customers love the battery life of a new laptop, they are frustrated with its keyboard. That's incredibly specific and actionable feedback. So, where is this technology being used? Everywhere. It's a game changer for businesses. Companies use it to monitor their brand reputation on social media in real time. If a wave of negative comments starts appearing about a new product, they can react instantly, address the problem, and manage a potential PR crisis before it explodes. They also use it to analyze customer reviews on sites like Amazon or Yelp to understand what people love and hate about their products and services. This feedback is gold. It directly informs product development and improvements. It's not just for businesses. In finance, traders use sentiment analysis to gauge market mood towards a particular stock by analyzing news articles and financial blogs, helping them make smarter investment decisions. In politics, campaign teams analyze public sentiment towards candidates and policies to tailor their messaging and strategy. It can even be used in healthcare to analyze patient feedback and improve the quality of care. The applications are practically endless. Now, it's not a perfect science. As we mentioned, things like sarcasm, irony, and cultural nuances can still trip up even the most advanced algorithms. Language is constantly evolving, with new slang and emojis popping up all the time, so the models need to be continuously updated and retrained to stay accurate. There are also ethical considerations. How is this data being collected? Is it being used responsibly? These are important questions we need to keep asking as the technology becomes more widespread. So, to wrap it up, sentiment analysis is the automated process of understanding and categorizing opinions expressed in text to determine whether the writer's attitude is positive, negative, or neutral. It's an incredibly powerful tool that's helping us make sense of the vast ocean of data we create every single day. From a simple tweet to a lengthy product review, this technology is decoding the emotions behind our words. giving businesses, researchers, and organizations unprecedented insight into the human experience. What do you think? Have you ever seen sentiment analysis in action? Or maybe had your own words analyzed without realizing it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.